Let's other two come, then only we'll start. Okay, just let someone confirm me if it's audible there or not clearly. Can anyone?
Sir, you are audible.
Sir.
Okay, so as I informed you in the earlier class that this slide is going to start the shader, which is the all about the surface quality of any material, and slightly introduction of basic rigging. Okay. So simply I'm taking this one cube, and making duplicate of it. So what exactly the shader means over here, right? Shader means the surface, what should I, surface feel, you can say the surface of this, the feel it is having, right? It looks like almost same. So whenever you, if you want to apply some kind of surface quality, not the texture, we are talking about the surface quality, texture is above that. So if you right click on this, okay, and there are a few things like assign existing material, favorite material, assign new material, okay, and material attributes. So let's go for material attribute first. So material attributes, in attribute editors, you have to go to and check the numbered one, which is default one. Okay, if you change this, it will change to everything. Let's say for color, click over here. See, since it is the default shader for Maya geometry, so if you change this, it will affect every material. Means whatever you are doing, because it's a default, so it reflects everywhere. Create something else, you have to right click, then go for assign new material. So you'll get this pop-up window. Okay, so we are going for default material only. So Blinn is there, so I apply Blinn over here, the second box. Then go for third one, right click, assign new material. Then this time form. The fourth one, assign new material, form E. Okay, so here you can see that shader name, Blinn 1. Now you can just manipulate these properties over here. So you can go for color. For example, we'll go for red or saturation, light and dark, whatever you want, that you can fix from here. Okay, and from here you can change the color, just like Photoshop probably you have been experiencing there. Again, transparency is there. If you increase or decrease, it is going to be transparent, you can see. So if I increase this transparency, you can see through it. So ambient color, ambient means it says about the environment. So in coming time when we apply some kind of environment, so that secondary option would be there. So few things are there. So mostly we have to work with the color and the material quality. Initially, this will come in later stage, specular and other thing. Just go and just explore this thing. What if it is high or half or what? You can see this one, the sphere sample is there. If you do, it says that this is going to be the result. Since it's a flat surface, so it's not much visible. Otherwise, this is going to be reflecting this way. So you can take sphere in rather than go for box. So you have to take a sphere. Let me see if I can change it. So now you can see, right? So on box, it's not visible. Then for that, you have to add some loops over here. So hope you can see this one, the highlights. Okay, so some surface required some kind of possibility of reflection. Come back to object mode. You can see that default light is reflecting over here, which was not earlier because of flat surface of this one. Same way, you have to just go there and attribute editors. So Phong is here, the Phong's quality is there, the attributes. Same way, okay, so this way you can apply different color to your properties, and the feel of the surface, first layer of the surface, you can say. Okay, so one surface also, if you select the face, particular face, you can apply the shader to that also, like what I did over here. Right, so you can see the difference. So what you have to do, you have to go to in the component mode and check the face and select that face, apply either existing material, anything. Right, do this. So this is all about shader. Hope the basic thing is clear to you. Shader, there are many other things which is now that Arnold is coming, and default many other shaders are there which you can create and you can install. So accordingly you'll get this different kind of things, but it is a very basic foundation of shader which is default Maya shaders. So this is all about shader. I'm deleting it. Now few things before trying to understand rigging, few things you have to understand, that is parenting the object and grouping the object. Two things are there. So I'm taking one sphere over here. So just focus the order of selection also. It's not only selection, the order of selection. Okay, so let's make a duplicate of this. In this first set of this object, I am clicking first the box, shift, clicking this one. Then here, parent is there, P. Either you can press P or you can go over here, right? So you click it here. So what if I move it? So it goes with this. It follows straight. Okay. Then you can manipulate this one. Then again come back. So it is following parent. Simple parent-child relation. So the child object has to follow the parents. This is all about parent, which is somewhere we are going to use while doing rigging. Second thing is the grouping. So grouping is just like you are packing your product in a one box. You are keeping in one box, or again that box in some other box. So that kind of things are there. If I select this and this, so again you go here, the group is there. Okay, Control G is the shortcut. So you'll get this node over here. You can give the name. Group 1 is there already. Select this. Whenever you miss, up arrow. Okay, just up arrow. Many times if you select the character, this object, you won't see this group up arrow, you go back there. Otherwise you have to use outliner. Okay, so it's group 1 is written over here. So if you click this plus sign, you can see the hierarchy. So sphere is there and the cube is there, which is iPad. What should I say? Generic sense, it's packed in the one box, which is, you can give the name just to better understand that box. You can say invisible box, which is controlling both the character, right? So you can, so that box is there and it is carrying these two objects. So one is parenting, where the child has to follow the parent, but at the same time child is free from that, right? Let's say if you are creating earth and moon, so earth is there, then you have to connect this, right? So moon is moving around, and at the same time you can give this position to your moon also. Then again, wherever earth, that satellite will go along. So one another example about grouping. Either control D or create new one. Give another form to identify. Then either create another or duplicate. Again, control D. Side window. Just for, it's not necessary for this kind of thing, but I have to show this is the table and that those objects are put on the table. Then this is on this. You have to pay attention in outliner what kind of hierarchy is going to create. So you can read, I'm not giving any name to just save the time. Otherwise you can identify this is PQ1 or box 1, then this is 2, this is again 3, then 4, and so on. So shift select this to control G. Center pivot, so it comes back to here. So whenever you move this group 1, the group 1 is this. Whenever you want to move these two objects only, right? If you click this one and this one, then control G, modify center pivot. So group 2 is there and underneath group 1 is there. So group 2 is the second box, you can say. One box inside another box, that two boxes inside another box. So if you move, it is moving like this. So you can animate separately and select group 2, shift select this box, control G again. That group 3 is all over this tabletop, you can say. So table, just click this plus, come to group 2. So you can say all boxes, and make sure that there's no space allowed in Maya. You have to use underscore. Then click this plus sign. Let me open it. So this is the group 1. You can two underscore boxes. So this is the hierarchy which you have to use. So whenever you click this one, you can use this table. If you are dragging or pulling your table, all the objects are going along with. If you want this one, that you are not moving the table but the other boxes, so you can move, and then the other boxes, so you can move. So independent, but at the same time they are packed into one hierarchy. So whenever you want to move the table, that if you want that object goes along with, so this one, all boxes, then you can move all boxes, and top two boxes, then you can move two boxes. So this is all about grouping. Any question out of this discussion? Yeah, any question? Those who are online? Try to understand what is grouping. Grouping is nothing but you are packing your objects in one box, then keeping that one box in another big box, and then those two boxes in another box. So you are creating hierarchy, which we call it grouping. So topmost grouping, if you move, entire things are going to move. Then underneath, if you go, then apart from the top one, so you move partially and then subpartially and so and so.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Yeah.
Sir,
Who's this?
is there any option for combining the objects?
Yes, it is there. Who is this?
Prakash.
Yes, Prakash, you can do that. It's here in mesh and you can combine. So by combining, let me show one more thing. One box is there, then another box. If you combine, see this, if you select, now it's a combined. So whenever you are doing hard surface modeling, you are creating different separate pieces. I would say if those things are animating separately, go for grouping. Like transformer all means all together one robot, and apart from that, entire mechanism is moving inside that. So what you have to do, you have to create those mechanisms separately, and all together you have to create a group. So whenever you are moving entire body, so all the mechanism goes along with, and if you select inside, then independently you also can animate there. Hope you are getting the point.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the way of combining, and other from you can separate also. So now they are independent. And so whenever you are losing this kind of thing, you have to go to modify and center pivot and freeze transformation. I have told you. So wherever this object are there, that becomes the originate point. And one more thing, let's finish it today itself. I'm just deleting some faces of an object. Same with this one. Now what you can do, two things are there. Let me open light for two sides. Select edge. So if these are the separate, I can if you just go object mode. So these are separate objects. So I'm trying that tools when the objects are separated. I'm selecting this one edge, shift selecting this edge, and there's a tool bridge. If I click, it says that there's an issue, right? Going back to object mode, selecting both, combining. So now it is a single. Then edge, select this one, select this one. So it creates a bridge between those two characters, right? So you can connect, but condition it should be a combined object, and you can increase or decrease this one division polygon count as per your choice, right? Another tool is there. That is, I think, has to hopefully append polygon. So if we click this one and this one, so it creates, you can close, then enter. G is the repeated command, and enter, then again. So you can close like this also. Once you close, then enter, then come back again, reuse this. This way you can close this surface, delete this surface. So this is all about bridge. One condition, object has to be combined. So any question, especially on online students? Prakash, I think if you are using a shortcut rather than going for shortcut, create your tray. It is very easy. Why I always say don't go for shortcut when you switch to software to software. So the problem which I've been facing, because of shortcut, it is sometimes become an obstacle. Means if I'm habitual of Maya shortcut, then if you switch to Blender, your hand won't work immediately. But tool by tool, you can do it easily.
Okay, sir. Sir, I missed that first topic, sir.
Which topic?
That coloring one, I think, texturing.
It's not texturing, it's the initial shade of the material surface quality.
Yes.
So I'm repeating it again. For example, this one only. So this is the default material, that is Lambert. We call it Lambert. If you go and right click and material attributes, so you can see somewhere it is there, Lambert. So Lambert is there. So this is the default material, okay? So you are not supposed to change it. And many times what happened, if it is removed by accidentally, take care. This is very, sometime you face this problem, this object automatically become radiant green. And you wouldn't find that what is the issue. So that is means the material is detached from there. So simply go back and assign the given Lambert one material. So we have to go assign new material. Simple, what you have to do, select the object, right click, then here assign new material. So it opens something, the favorite, then Maya and surface, and many things are there which you have to explore. Arnold is there, which is very new and not advisable to use right now. We go through the basic one, right? So in Maya, this Blim is there. If you apply in Blim, so you can see the difference. This is the that example. Mostly in this cubed kind of thing, you can't see this deflection. For that, you have to either go for sphere. Let's say if I'm creating one sphere, delete it. The very first thing, the color. So I'm applying Maya Blend. So color, this it's written over a color. You can identify the color. From here also you can pick. From here also many things are available. So that highlight you can see, right? It's visible on now. Select this one. Go to this one. You can add transparency also. So ambient, once you are in environment, then only it will come. So few things are like, this is the highlight. You can control the highlight, the reflection. Okay. This surface only. To texture, once you apply some reference images on that is other thing. UV mapping, we'll do it in coming classes. So today we are just covering shader. Because of that, you will get this quality. So just create 3-4 sphere and apply different material and just play with this. What if you create this half and so, then you'll get idea, comparative idea. Anybody else?